Hey guys, my name's Osme. Today I'm going to be going through showing you the basics on how to farm Vaettirs in Eye of the North with an assassin. This farm gives you a lot of unidentified golds, you can get the new suffix mods and hopefully some of the new rare weapon drops that were introduced with the 20th anniversary update. Firstly, we'll go over the build and armor requirements for the farm. The build consists of your standard permanent shadow form base build with mesmer skills to help with survival and damage from the Vaettirs. I've also found that Heart of Shadow allows for the easiest and most consistent setups and makes the runs quite easy. I'll post the build template in the description for you to copy. Armor wise, starting from the top, we'll need a Shadow Arts headpiece with a rune of Superior Shadow Arts for that +4 stat boost in total, followed by full Blessed and Attunement runes on every piece with the best Vigor rune you can afford, preferably Superior. For the weapon and shield, you'll need a main hand cast weapon. This can be a spear, sword or axe with +5 energy and a 20% enchantment mod, followed by a shield with the Like a Rolling Stone enchantment for +10 armor versus earth damage as the Vaettirs deal earth damage. Make sure you chuck on your Norn title for some extra HP and make sure you're in hard mode, and let's get to it. So leaving from Long Eyes Ledge into Biora Marches, head northwest towards the portal for Jarga Moraine. I'd recommend you pop a cupcake if you have one just to speed this up a little bit, and any path really works, but I've got one up on screen if you want to follow. More direct is better in this situation, but make sure you avoid mobs, and if you need to pass through them, just cast Shadow Form first and you should be all good. Now that you've made it to Jarga Moraine, head left past the NPC and approach the first big group of Vaettirs. Get as close as you can without aggroing and cast Shroud of Distress, Deadly Paradox and Shadow Form. Now run around and grab aggro on all of the Vaettirs. You should be able to aggro everything before your Shadow Form runs out, and before it does, make sure to recast Deadly Paradox and Shadow Form. Now we wait for all of the Vaettirs to ball up on you. It's important to wait for every single one of them to get close to you before continuing. Otherwise, they'll break away from you when you're killing them in the final brawl. Now you might be stuck here, but Shadow Step with Heart of Shadow and recast your Deadly Paradox, Shadow Form and Shroud of Distress, and move towards the remaining Vaettir. Repeat this process of maintaining your Shadow Form and aggroing everything. Once all 60 Vaettirs have balled up on you, use your Heart of Shadow again to escape and start heading towards this small structure. Walking backwards and blocking them, this is called a right wall block and will prevent them from escaping. Now, recast your enchantments for the final time and use Mantra of Earth followed by Arcane Echo and Rostral's Demise. Continue switching through your enemies with your tab key and casting your Hex to do damage. And now sit back and watch the yellow numbers roll in. Congratulations, you're done. Now take your drops and rinse and repeat. So yeah, that was my guide. Hope you enjoyed, and if there's any other farms in Guild Wars you'd like me to make a tutorial on, please let me know down in the description, and like and subscribe to see more content from me. Thanks everyone, have a nice day.